Hello and welcome to the sideboard at the first ever Team Sealed Open. We're in Somerset, New Jersey, and I'm here with Team Pajama Pants.
A name coined literally 30 seconds ago.
30 seconds ago, that's our team name.
Yeah.
In honor of Chris's wardrobe choice while he won the Standard Open. See the trophy for that right here. And is now competing in the Team Sealed. Guys, we've got Castor, Braun-Duin, and Chris VanMeter. How have you started off the tournament?
We started off the tournament by losing all of our matches in the first round. So it's as good as it gets, yeah.
All right, so let's talk a little bit just about the team process. Obviously, you guys all live in along with myself, so you know each other. But how'd you wind up teaming for this particular tournament?
Well, I was originally set to team with a few other gentlemen who I shall not name that backed out at the last minute. So Chris was going anyway, still looking for a team. And then we tried to find a third person, and thankfully Kenny decided to make a trip up
to the plate.
He did, yeah.
Kenny delivers.
Yeah, we spent some. We had to butter him up for it, but yeah.
All right. So during the team sealed process, obviously, this is the first one of these we've ever won. I think it's your first team event, right, Brian? Or,
yeah.
I think that's what you told me.
Unless pre-release 2 at Giant counts, but
as we all know, it does.
Okay, it does. Yeah.
How did you guys approach the build you had today? Where did you start? Specifically, as you open your pool, what did you start thinking when you were looking at the cards? The guilds.
The first thing we wanted to do, the way we came into it was we wanted to do two color decks that were just focused on our two strongest guilds, preferably ones that didn't overlap. And then we wanted to have one deck that was kind of playing the mana fixing and all the good cards the other decks couldn't play.
Okay. Did that strategy pan out? Is that what you wound up with?
Not quite. We ended up playing 2 3-color decks and then 1 2-color deck.
All right. So how are your decks actually aligned? Which guilds are you playing? And which deck do you think is the strongest?
I don't know. What do you guys think is the strongest? My deck or?
Chris, BBD's playing a Jund deck. I'm on a Boros deck, and Chris is on a Bant deck.
All right, so we've got Boros, Jund, and Bant.
Right.
All right.
My deck's pretty solid over. It just has a lot of removal and guys. Nothing too, splashy or anything. I don't have any bomb rares, but it's just overall a really solid deck.
Yeah, I just have a decent curve, some 2-drops or 3-drops and 4-drops.
And Armada Worm.
I have
and an Armada Worm.
And Sphinx of the Giants, I think it is, where you can discard cards.
Yep, Mahamada Gem.
I do have two Deputy Equivalents in my deck, so I'm ready to draw 4 cards.
One of them could even bounce the other one back. That's not very useful, but you can do it.
Definitely. Then I just have a bunch of random tricks, and I'm playing a couple off-color gates that none of them are going to use, because I have a white gatekeeper, a blue gatekeeper, and then one of the blue enchantments that's +2/+2 and unblockable if I have a gate.
Way of the Thief? Sure. Kenny, how you like your deck?
I like it. I shotgunned the 2-color deck when we first decided to do this. So there's that. It's very consistent, very aggressive. I think that if the game goes out past turn 7 or 8, it's probably not in my favor. But I do have a lot of early drops, a lot of burn, a couple explosive impacts, a couple of the new 5-mana Searing Blazes. So it is good. There's a little bit of removal, lots of tricks. The +1/+0 and first strike is really good. I have one in my main deck and one in my sideboard, and I really do think that I probably should have put it in the main deck, just because it seems it's just so good against all the green decks, and just if they play a 2/3, all my 2/1 power guys are just nothing. I just can't.
That's a weapon
really
surge.
Yeah.
Weapon surge, yeah.
Okay, so you guys won your second round, I should say. The second. Avenged yourselves as it were.
We did.
How did that go? Who won their matches? We got to keep a tally, of course.
Well, Kenny and I won our match while they were still playing, but CVM played it out and won as well.
Yeah,
okay, we got the pride victory.
I was way ahead, and we're done, and I'm we can keep playing if you want.
How courteous of you.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem like they enjoyed Magic the Gathering, so I didn't want to deprive them of playing Magic.
So it seemes like you guys, none of you are playing Warzone, which is, it has been one of the strongest guilds in Sealed over the course of, even in RTR, it was fine. You were often splashing white into your Golgari decks. So were you surprised by that? Were you hoping to have an Orzhov deck and it didn't pan out? Or
we were hoping and we tried. I have a Supreme Verdict and a Merciless Eviction in my sideboard.
When we originally like laid it out, we had like a Grixis type of
Like an
well,
Esper,
a Grixis
Esper
yeah,
slash Blaster Genius, basically.
splash a couple blasts.
But it was just like
really bad.
without the green, it was terrible. Like I'm like killing them with like Doorkeeper and my Sphinx and Blaster Genius.
Like the deck had like tons of good cards, but I literally could not conceive of a situation where it was actually winning again. So we ended up switching it. We had a lot of good. No one was playing green-white. It didn't really fit into any of our other archetypes. Or Simic as well. And we had like 2 Shamble Sharks and a Beautiful Mage out of Simic. And in green-white, there was like an Armada Worm that was just sitting on the bench. And it just seemed like terribly wrong, especially because he had a Cyclonic Rift. But since the Grixis deck was so slow, we weren't actually getting value out of the Cyclonic Rift. But we ended up building a band deck instead, like pretty much last minute. We had like less than 10 minutes when we started putting it together, and it ended up, I think, working out pretty well.
Well, I know from my own team Seal experience, time is definitely a factor in deck building. We went down to the wire in San Jose with my team, so you guys are off to a rocky start, but I'll go ahead and wish you all good luck.
Thank you.
The triple handshake here. All right. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.